let's talk about some new makeup. What's up, friends? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. We got another episode of Pass or Yasss. If you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is Sophia, and I'm a complete luxury addict. This is a series I do regularly on my channel where I go through all of the newest, the hottest, and the most tempting new luxury makeup releases on social media, and I let you guys know, is it gonna be a pass or is it gonna be a yes? So if you wanna hang out with me and talk about some new makeup, then keep watching. All right, party people, I will scooch over so we can insert some photos here. I thought the new makeup releases were slowing down for spring and summer, but boy, was I wrong. There's actually quite a bit to talk about today. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you guys like this series and consider subscribing to my channel. I'm going to link all the makeup that is on my face, any of the products that are currently available in this episode, and also the Instagram accounts that I'm featuring here in that description box down below. So let's get into it. Probably one of the most exciting sneak peeks that we've seen have been these new eyeshadow quads from YSL Beauty. These are the new YSL Couture clutch palettes, and these are going to be quads, unlike the larger format clutch palettes that they have released in years past. I've never tried those. I don't know what it is, friends, but I just don't trust YSL to make a good quality large format eyeshadow palette. This is more along the lines of what I would expect to see from them. I like YSL, don't get me wrong, I especially love their lip products, but for whatever reason, those larger format palettes have never really turned my head. Comment down below if you've tried them and if the formula is good. But these, friends, I don't know what it is. These are turning my head. I think this is going to be a yes. First off, I really like the packaging. It's very luxurious. It looks just like a little YSL clutch that I actually have in my bag collection. So I like the fact that they're kind of tying it into the fashion and the accessories. I also really like the way that they kind of tied that design in with the embossing that they have in the pans themselves, with kind of like the little chevron pattern and the YSL emblem. It all just gives you kind of like that luxury feel. There's a lot of shades in this collection. It says here on BZeauty that there's going to be 6 shades, but then when I go over to Chic Profile Official, it looks like there might actually be more than that. I'm seeing 6 sort of neutral shades, but then there's also a stunning blue palette. Okay, that one looks really, really pretty. And then there's also another one that has sort of like silver, gold, black, nude. Very, very interesting. So there's actually a lot to choose from depending on your preferences here. I mean, one could argue that these are a little bit boring. They are. They're not the most exciting color stories. I bet that we could dupe a lot of them, but I don't know, a lot of us like boring, a lot of us like these sorts of wearable palettes, and YSL, to my knowledge, doesn't have anything like this in their lineup. They don't have a core line, so it makes sense to me that they would launch mostly neutrals, and then maybe they kind of have like some seasonal palettes launched here and there just based off of color trends. They're not the most exciting color stories, but you know, these palettes, they are reliable. They are go-tos. These palettes have a 401k and health insurance, and they're well dressed, okay? What more can we ask for? I think for me, I'm definitely going to pick up the blue one. When I first saw it, I was like, I don't know if that's gonna be wearable for me, but I have seen some swatches and a look that somebody did with it on Instagram, and I thought it looked super duper beautiful. And then I'll probably pick up, I don't know, one of the nude ones or one of the pink ones. So I'm definitely gonna be reviewing this on my channel. I am trying to get these. I don't know when they're gonna be available in the US. It kind of sounds like they are starting to launch in Europe first. So if you are in Europe, you're probably gonna have the first pick of these. I'm trying my best to get them here in the US so I can review them for you, but comment down below and let me know which of the colorways do you want me to review so I can prioritize. These are definitely a yes. Next up, we have some newness from Guerlain. This is their fall 2023 collection. How is this already a thing? Please tell me, how is this already a thing? I feel like we jumped 2 seasons here. I know these things come out earlier, but I would really love to enjoy spring and summer. Thank you very much. I'm hoping for one sunny, maybe slightly warm day here in Boston. I don't even want to think about fall as much as I like that season, but nonetheless, here we have this collection from Guerlain, and I did post a little something on my Instagram about this, and I think I said, browns for fall, groundbreaking, and a lot of you guys thought that that was funny, so thank you for humoring me, friends, because this collection, it's brown. It's very, very brown, very, very neutral. It's definitely a change. It's very different from the spring and summer collections that we just saw from Guerlain. What do we have in this collection? We have 2 new eyeshadow quads. They don't look all that different. I feel like I'm gonna have to maybe see them in person to really understand the nuances between them. Then we have 2 new lipstick cases, which to be honest look very plain and extremely underwhelming. I'm a little bit disappointed. This is the best you could come up with, Guerlain. It's just brown leather. But you know what? If you want something super basic, more power to you. There's also going to be some new nude lipsticks. I think this is 3 in the satin and 4 in the velvet matte. I'm actually very excited for this, and I'll tell you why, friends. When you look at the color selection from Guerlain, they have a lot of reds and very bold colors, but I don't need that many reds. I want more wearable shades, and a lot of you guys have asked me, you know, which ones are good for sort of every day, but there aren't as many to choose from. There really is only one nude color. If you're going for something with more of like a brown undertone, it's that milky beige color. But here we are getting 5 new shades, and I like the fact that we have them in the satin and we also are getting them in the matte. So thank you, Guerlain. This definitely was needed. And then we also have a new mascara, and I think that this is in a brown color. They already released this mascara in the black shade, and now they're coming out with the brown shade, of course, because this is a very brown collection. So what am I gonna get from this? Because it is a Yasss, it's Guerlain, so of course I'm probably going to get something. I don't know if I'm gonna get both of these eyeshadow palettes or if I'm just going to get one. This collection is a little bit boring, but I'm sort of guessing that this is going to sell very well. And I love these eyeshadow palettes from Guerlain. I kind of am hoping that these 2 are not limited edition. That's what I'm hoping, because they have the Royal Jungle quad, but I know that some of you don't really like that, and the darker color in that quad, it's not the easiest to work with if you have a fair skin tone. So I'm hoping that maybe they will make these permanent. These might be the ones that are turning your head if you haven't tried the Guerlain eyeshadow formula before. So I'm probably gonna get both of them, and I'm gonna review them for you all. And then I'm definitely going to get at least 1, maybe 2 of the lipsticks. I'm not gonna get the cases though, because these just don't interest me at all. But overall, even though this collection, it's not super overwhelming, it's not like really impressing me, it does look like there are some really nice basics from Guerlain in their usual quality luxury formula. So for me, it's a yes. You know, when Lisa Eldridge launches something, we are all buzzing about it, and she has released skincare. I was actually just watching her video right now about how she uses her cleanser, and spoiler, friends, I already bought the cleanser. I know, I watched her video talking about the ingredients and I caved. This is called the Skin Enhancing Treatment Cleanser. It retails for $49, so it is pretty expensive, but it seems like the ingredients are pretty nice. And what she says is that you actually don't need a double cleanse with this cleanser. So you don't need to go in with sort of a makeup wipe or an oil cleanser or a makeup remover and then wash your face after. She did a lot of clinical trials, and they found that just by using this cleanser, you can remove even waterproof makeup, and it's supposed to leave your skin very soft. This is supposed to be very gentle. There's no fragrance in it. It definitely intrigued me, and I did just finish up my favorite oil cleanser, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pick it up. And I, of course, picked up a couple of, lipsticks and other bits from her site as well. So look out for a makeup haul within the next week or 2, friends. And then she also launched the Skin and Makeup Enhancing Mist, which retails for $42. And then finally, there's the Luxurious Gentle Cleansing and Exfoliating Cloths. I didn't buy the mist and the makeup cloths. I already have a bunch of like muslin cloths, and I like to use the makeup erasers, to be honest. I really like that product for removing my makeup after I've done my oil cleanse. And then the mist, I was very tempted by it, but it's very expensive. It's $42, and I realized, you know what, Sophia, you really don't use like setting mists all that much. And if I do, I already have like a full Urban Decay one that I really need to use up this summer in my makeup drawer. So I decided not to get those 2, but the cleanser, that is a Yasss. That seems to be the star product. So whenever I get it, which should be any day now, I will test it out. I'll probably test it out for the entire month of May. And if I like it, I will talk about it in my monthly favorites. But comment down below, let me know, did you order this? Have you gotten yours yet? How do you like it? I'm very excited excited. I love to hear Lisa Eldridge kind of tell her story about how she develops the products, and she really puts a lot of thought and love into everything that she creates. So I'm excited to give it a try. Some of you have asked me to comment on the Suqqu summer collection now that it is getting closer to the release date. This is scheduled to be released on May 12th, and it says on the Suqqu website that this is inspired by the glittering shine of opal, illuminated by bright summer light. Sophisticated colors with a jewel-like luster add vibrancy for an elegant summer look. So there is a lot of sort of multi-dimension and a little bit more sparkle in this collection. All of the packaging is white, so it's a little bit different. It's very limited edition. I think this is going to be a very limited collection. I want to show you there are some better photos and swatches now that we are closer to the release date. We have two eyeshadow palettes, which are called the Signature Color Eyes. One of them is brown tones with a duochrome green. That is called Hikarimai. And then we have another one that's more purpley and mauvey tones, and that one is called Aso Bikari. So we've got two of those. We also have two pure color blushes. One of them is more of a shimmery nude, and then the other one is more, I guess, like a pink or a berry. These look pretty shimmery. These are the ones that I said remind me of those Yasss Greek yogurt bars that have like the little swirls. They look delicious, but they also look pretty shimmery, as I mentioned. So beware, if you don't like a lot of, super shimmery blushes, maybe don't pick these up. There's also some new shades of the treatment wrapping lip, the lipstick, and the nail polish. And you know what, friends? When I first saw this, I was definitely a yes. I was very much interested in the eyeshadow palette that has the green tone. But you know what? I think now that I'm seeing these photos in natural light and I see the swatches, I really don't think that this collection is all that impressive. I don't think it's as much to my taste as the one that I just got, which was the pre-summer, the Sunflower Wonder. Love that collection. I got both of the eyeshadow palettes, both of the blushes. Didn't get a chance to review it because I got my order very, very late. It got lost in the mail, and then I had to just buy it again. Long story, friends, but just cutting to the chase here, I love that collection. I kind of am just really enjoying it. I like the green palette that is in that collection, and then the other one is kind of a pinky tone one. So once again here, they're launching something that has, a green and then sort of mauves and purples, and they're just not really my colors. So I'm not super impressed by these. And then, as I mentioned, the blushes look almost like highlighters. I don't know. It's just not really turning my head. These don't scream summer to me, I guess is what I'm saying. And I'm really happy with a lot of the palettes that I've picked up over the past couple of weeks, including the past Suqqu collection. So for me, it's a pass. We have another new release from Hermes. It looks like they're coming out with new shades of their blushes. This is an existing product in their line, but it's new shades. We have number 35, Rose Doré, number 47, Rose Amber, and number 58, Rose Cuivre. Hopefully I'm not totally butchering that. These are really pretty soft shades. I'm kind of surprised they don't have this in the lineup already. Maybe these are similar to some of the existing shades. And then they also have a new rosy lip enhancer in the shade Rose Confetti. That looks really cute. I think in general, friends, this is probably going to be a pass because I just don't need any more blushes, and I bet you I can dupe every single one of these shades. But you know what? I think that these are really nice shades. If you were looking to maybe try an Hermes blush, these are going to be very wearable, something that you can pop on every day so you can really get your money's worth. Maybe if at some point I see these in store, I'll pick them up because I actually don't have any of the blushes from Hermes and I do enjoy the bronzers. The Rosy Lip Enhancer, it looks really nice, but similarly, I do not need another super expensive lip balm. But if you're looking for a pretty lip balm in really beautiful packaging that you can just kind of carry around with you in your purse, pull it out, feel super special, that's when I think you should pick this up. But in general, I don't think it's really bringing anything new to the table. So for now, these are going to be a pass from me. We have more blushes. You thought we were done, but we're never done, friends. These are the new liquid blushes from Nars. These are called the Nars Afterglow Liquid Blush. It is $32 for 7 milliliters here, and it's going to be available in 6 shades. The shades look super beautiful, and it says right here, indulge in a rush of color loaded with hydrating skincare benefits. Okay. All right, Nars. Create a lasting, natural-looking glow with a buildable, transfer-resistant formula that layers and blends without streaking. It's infused with sodium hyaluronate for 8-hour hydration plus vegan collagen for healthy looking skin. These look pretty nice. Some of you commented on the fact that you don't really get a lot of product here compared to some of the other liquid blushes that Nars has launched in the past. And I really don't care about the skincare ingredients. If you're only putting a tiny little bit on your face, how much is it really doing? But you know what? If it has that kind of moisturizing texture, hopefully it's gonna give that really nice, natural kind of moisturized look to the skin. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. The shades look absolutely stunning. I just, like I said, I have so many new blushes. If I were to try another blush, to be honest, it might be these. It might be these. Like, instead of getting a new shade of the Rare Beauty liquid blushes, I might give these a try. Actually, now that I think about it, would you guys like a video of that where I compare the two? That might be super fun. Okay, so maybe this is a yes here. I'm convincing myself in the middle of this video. I might pick up one of these shades and maybe do a little comparison because the shades are super duper pretty. It looks like, ooh, there's a deeper shade, which you guys know I love. The coral one also looks really pretty. And the lilac one looks pretty too. I don't know. Comment down below and let me know if you guys would like to see that comparison. Right now, I'm kind of holding back, but I think I'm gonna look into these. They are a maybe. Now here's another product I'm really interested to compare. These are the new liquid lipsticks that are being sneak peeked by Valentino Beauty. And all it says here is coming soon. I just have this one photo. I'm guessing there's gonna be more shades than this, but right here we see 3 shades. The packaging is very, very beautiful. I don't think I have anything from Valentino Beauty. So let me know if you guys have been impressed with this brand. I keep seeing new releases from them and I'm sort of tempted. Maybe this is going to be the one that is the tipping point for me because I would be very interested in comparing these up against the new Tom Ford Liquid Lip Luxe lipsticks that I reviewed for you guys last week, which I thought were pretty good. And I'm curious, are these any better? Should we do another lip battle like I did with the Nars and the Dior longwear lipsticks last year? I think that would be really fun. So I think this is a maybe. It's probably going to depend on the price, the shades, and also just my schedule because there are a lot of new releases coming out, so I have to prioritize. So help me out, friends. Let me know which of these videos you would like to see the most. Next up, we have a new concealer launching from Natasha Denona. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just me, friends. I feel like this should be receiving more hype, but it doesn't really seem to be. It could just be, you know, my social media. I feel like this would be receiving a lot more hype if there weren't already so many new releases and the Sephora sale and all of that. I feel like she should have launched this before the Sephora sale so that it could sort of generate a little bit more interest. This is called the Hy-Glam Concealer. Inspired by Hy-Gen, hybrid concealer contains high-tech active ingredients that work instantly and over time to brighten dark circles, reduce puffiness, and diminish the appearance of lines and wrinkles. It's supposed to be a naturally luminous, matte finish and medium coverage. Okay, let's unpack this. I don't understand why it's called Hy-Glam. She likes to put the word glam in everything that she does. I mean, I guess it has a lot of SEO value, so maybe that's why. But she came out with that Hy-Gen serum primer thing, which I actually really enjoy. Why not just extend the line and say, this is the Hy-Gen concealer? Why is this the Hy-Glam concealer? Now you're making another subline. It's like we've got the glam palette, the retro palette, the retro glam. We've got the Hy-Gen, the Hy-Glam. Just keep it in line. Keep it organized for us, Natasha, so we know what we're getting. She's continuing to do this sort of like skincare infused stuff, which, like I said before earlier in this episode, it's really not something that I look for. But if you're putting something under your eyes, I understand like why you definitely don't want it to dry you out or like have any negative effects on your skin. I really don't look to my makeup for my skincare. I like to try and put on as little makeup as possible to cover up whatever needs to get covered up. Now, it also says here that it is a naturally luminous matte finish, which is a little confusing to me. It's naturally luminous, but it's also matte. Wouldn't you just say it's like a natural medium coverage? I don't know. It seems it's just so marketing-y. I'm interested in this, but it's gonna be a pass for me. I really don't feel like trying out a new concealer now. This is the kind of thing that, you know, maybe if I use up a couple of concealers, I will give this one a try, but I really just don't need another one. And I'm not that into like a matte finish as well. So I might watch a couple of reviews myself to see if this is worth picking up. This is not what is getting me excited at the moment. I'm more excited by these summer collections that have a lot more fun colors and sparkle and shine and glow. That's what is turning my head right now, and that's what is getting my share of wallet at the moment. Guerlain is releasing a new terracotta bronzer. You all know I love the terracotta bronzers, and this is going to be limited edition. It's called the Terracotta Flower Blossom for summer 2023. Now, this is going to be their existing formula, and it is an existing shade. It's shade number 3, which apparently is their best-selling shade. However, as you can see, we've got some pretty little flowers and a cute little bee. It's so adorable. This would be such a cute little Mother's Day present, don't you guys think? However, I'm pretty sure I already have shade number 3, and it runs very, very warm. I'm kind of surprised that this is their best-selling shade. Maybe this was their original shade and they expanded the line. I much prefer something that is a little bit more neutral, or maybe more neutral peach. I find myself not reaching for this shade that often because it is a little bit dark and a little bit warm on my skin tone. I probably should seek out another shade of the Guerlain Terracotta bronzer. But yeah, that's why this is probably going to be a pass for me. I'm also not so sure, friends, if these flowers and the bee and like the little leaves and the petals and everything, I'm not really sure if that's an overspray, because in the past it has been an overspray, at least with some of the limited edition things that I've gotten from Guerlain. The gold there, like the little bee, that is 100% an overspray. I'm not sure about the pink and the peach flowers, however. If those are not oversprays and those go all the way to the bottom, this is something that I think might be worth looking into, because you kind of get a little 3 or maybe 4 in 1. You can use the bronzer, you can use the pink side, the coral side, or you can blend it all together. So you kind of get, like I said, a little bit of a 4 in 1. So comment down below if you've picked these up. I need to know, is it an overspray? Have any of you guys seen this out in the wild? It's really, really cute, but for me, I already have this shade, so it's not really worth it. And then lastly, Miss Victoria Beckham, she is launching some eyebrow pencils. These are the new Victoria Beckham Beauty Babyblade Microfine Brow Pencils. There are 6 shades, and these are $34 each. I know this isn't the most exciting release, but I am sort of interested in testing these out, and actually Victoria Beckham Beauty did reach out to me, and I think they're going to be sending me one of the shades. So hopefully they will send that to me pretty soon, and I can maybe put that in like a trying new makeup video or a get ready with me, something of that nature. I have no doubt that these are going to be good, and I do like the fact that the brown shades are not warm toned. They look very neutral or neutral to cool, which is what I look for in a brow pencil. Most of the time, I'm just looking for the perfect color, to be honest with you. And then a lot of times, you know, there's a lot of good brow pencils out on the market. So I'm excited to give these a try. I'm curious if they are worth the $34, but hopefully they will send that to me soon and I can let you all know. All right, friends, that's all I got for you this week. I thought we had some juicy new releases to talk about. Now it is your turn. Sound off in those comments down below and let me know, what is turning your head? What are you interested out of all of these products? Have you picked any of these up? Do let us know so we can have a little bit of a discussion down there in the comments. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't already. And with that, friends, I hope that you see some beauty in your day, and I will see you in my next one. Goodbye.